What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode number 17 of our Texas Rangers franchise. We are taking on the St. Louis Cardinals, the 32-20 St. Louis Cardinals. We are just trying to get above 500, perhaps for the first time in this entire 2020 season. We're sitting here at 27-27. We got Cody Anderson going out on the mound tonight. 5-2 record, 3.71 ERA, so he's pitching very, very well. And against this 12 games and over 500 team in St. Louis, this is going to be a difficult task. And here is the lineup for the St. Louis Cardinals here. 299, Jose Martinez. 269, Paul Goldschmidt. Matt Carpenter, Paul DeJong. That middle of the order is pretty legit, so we are looking to do some good things against it. As we get a ground ball here, Cody Anderson gets out of the first inning. Goldschmidt is retired on that ground ball to Andrews. Counterpart, going to be facing off against Michael Wacha. He's 3-5, so we can attack him and attack him early. He's got 8 pitches so far in the bottom of the first, and Rougned Odor is going to send a long fly ball deep to right field, and Jose Martinez cannot handle it out there, and it's going to bounce up against, well, over the wall, and it's going to be good for a ground rule double. So Odor is on, 3-2 count to Andrews, and he's going to ground out to the third baseman, Matt Carpenter. And now we got 2 down. Change up. Joey Gallo going to strike out. Tough pitch. Really tough pitch. Good on Michael Wacha to call that pitch and get Gallo out here. So we're going to go to the top of the second. Runners on the corners, and a little flip from Odor to Andrews is going to get us out of the second inning. And then here's Nelson Cruz going boosh! Big time fly to deep left center field. He always goes after his face. You guys notice that? Every home run he ever gets, he's always going right after the scoreboard with his face on it. I think he likes the fact that MLB The Show still had record of Nelson Cruz in a Texas Rangers picture. So pretty cool, pretty cool. But Rangers are going to be up 1-0 here early in the bottom of the second. Nomar Mazara going to hit a comebacker right past Michael Wacha. Harrison Bader can't handle it out in center field, but it's not enough to send Mazara to second base. Here is Zach Granite getting the start out in left field today. He's going to send a little tapper back to Wacha, who's going to end up making a little flip over to first, and the inning is over. So let's turn it back over to Cody Anderson. He's going to strike out Jason Castro, the catcher for the Cardinals in today's game. That's going to be the first out there. Paul DeJong here in the top of the fourth. Nice play right there by Rugi. Oh, but he's going to be called safe. So DeJong is safe. 0-2 count on what appears to be the rookie for the Cardinals. He's going to pop up to Elvis Andrews, and the fourth inning is done and over. Let's go to the bottom of the fourth. Full count. Wacha shooting for that outside corner. He's going to go ahead and walk Joey Gallo here with nobody down, so the leadoff man is on. That's a good sign because Cruz, who hit that home run early on, is looking to do some more damage here. And he's actually going to strike out on a pretty much a borderline pitch, but you know, anything close, got to swing at it. Here's a ground ball back up the middle, base hit by Nomar Mazara. Bader checking it back over to the third to Carpenter. Nothing going on. Patrick Wisdom going to strike out on a 93-mile-an-hour fastball, low and inside. And here's Kiner Falefa putting a really good swing on that ball, but the left fielder is going to take care of it for no harm done for the Rangers half of that inning. Straight over the top of the fifth. Cody Anderson strikes out Bader. Looking good still. No runs allowed yet. Strikeout here on Andrews. And that inning is over as well. So we got kind of a pitcher's duel going on back and forth here. And DeShields in center field. Did he make the catch? No. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. Colton Wong is going to push past second base, going to third. Granite and Andrews trying to team up there on the cutoff. Not gonna get him. So Colton Wong is in for a triple, and this sucks because Lionel DeShields having a really, really good season, perhaps a career year, and it's looking like he's going to have to come out of the game. So we got some switches going on. We're going to move Gallo from first base to left field and put Chris Owings in at third, and then move Patrick Wisdom over to first base. That way we can kind of round out that defensive positioning. And check this out. Check this out. Paul DeJong gets a base hit. Mazara did his best to try to shoot him out there at first base. He's got that strong arm out in right, but Matt Carpenter going to hit a 2-run shot, and it's going to be 3-1 St. Louis. And just like that, the Cardinals are going to take the lead. So, man, we lose to Shields, and then it kind of blows up on us a little bit. Andrews with this nice play, even better scoop at first base by Patrick Wisdom. 90 pitches, 91st is going to go into the seats again for Nelson Cruz. His second home run of the game is going to bring the Rangers back by 1. Currently 3-2 ball game here, and Michael Wacha is thinking in the 6th inning with 91 pitches, he has not been efficient, guys. And that's the name of the game. If you can tire out that starting pitcher and they start making mistakes like that, you're gonna walk Patrick Wisdom, a guy that you can definitely pitch to. You're gonna be in a good spot. So John Gant coming on, he's got a 6.23 ERA, so he's not pitching very well in this 2020 season. Here's a low fastball, and Zach Granite is gonna actually shoot it down the line. It's gonna hit the base, and look at this, safe is the call. Connor Falefa slides in safely, and Zach Granite comes up absolutely huge here for the Rangers. It's going to be now 3-3. Check this out one more time. Hot shot. That was going to be a base hit regardless if it hit the bag or not. Chris Owings is actually going to lift a little lazy pop-up, and Jose Martinez, wow, dude, you got to hustle for that a little bit harder, but it's going to be an RBI for Chris Owings. And you guys, if you guys will notice, we were stealing with Granite, and it pulled Colton Wong away from the play. And then that little flare allowed Granite to go all the way to third. Really, really crucial situation here for the Rangers. Nice play, nice strategy there too. So we got runners on the corners now, and Rougned Odor coming up, and boosh! He's going to send a long fly ball deep to right field, and this one's a line drive home run. His 12th on the season for a 3-run shot. And now John Gant is thinking, what do I have to do to get these guys out? So we now have a 7-3 lead. And now Cody Anderson, who gave us 6 solid innings, we're going to pull him and put in Chris Rusin. So he gets out of the 7th inning with no harm done. Let's go to the top of the 8th. Odor going to flip it back over to Wisdom for the first out in the 8th. Colton Wong, 0-2 count. Things are looking good, right? Strike 3. Looking good. Let's get to the 9th here. Let's get one more out. Paul Goldschmidt, strike 3 on a changeup. So, guys, the Rangers just absolutely took the lead back, and in style. Man, we were doing it all. We were hitting for some power. We were working Wacha. We were working Gant. It was awesome, right? Well, now things are getting a little sticky, as they usually do with the back end of this bullpen. 7-4 now as Matt Carpenter hits a home run. So we're going to put in Mike Morin, trying to give Jose Leclerc a little bit of rest here. We don't want to put him into save situations constantly. You're going to wear the guy out. We're trying to get over 500. We're trying to make a little bit of a playoff push. Now is about the time. We've been dominating this game, and good things can happen by allowing Mike Morin to get in some work here. So we do get one down after that double. So 6 pitches in, but they're going to tag up. So they got to run potentially here to drive in, and they are going to get it. But Zach Granite, you got to get on your horse, dude. Got to get on your horse. Come on, Gazelle. Zach Gazelle. What's up? He lets it fall. He lets it fall, and the run's going to score. So it's now 7-5. Leclerc comes on, strikes out Bader. So it's a 2-run game here. Jason Castro coming up, the catcher, who's really all power. That's really all he does. Guys, there's no contact in his swing. It's all power. 1-2 did not look very good right there on that slider. And we're going to try to shoot for a little bit of a changeup here low and inside, but now it's time to pound him in with that fastball. Hope we get a strike 3, baby. Let's go. Come on, Leclerc. But a long fly ball deep to right. Jason Castro going deep for a 2-run shot that hit the upper deck. He absolutely turned on that inside fastball, and it's somehow, some way, from a 7-3 game, it's now 7-7. Going to the bottom of the 9th. Odor going to line out to Jose Martinez. I can't believe this is an extra innings. I cannot believe this is an extra innings if we get this out here. So Elvis Andrus, line drive, right back to left fielder. We're going to extras. So rather than keep Jose Leclerc out there, we're going to go with Rafael Montero, who is a starter by trade. It's going to kind of be our long relief guy. So he's going to come on in the 10th inning, get a strikeout, but he's going to give up a double, perhaps a triple to Paul Goldschmidt if he gets on his wheels here. GARRETT can actually get there, get it back in. Still 7-7 game here. Matt Carpenter, you got to be careful. We do get that strikeout. Nice changeup pitch there by Rafael Montero, and then we get a fly ball to Gallo, who's going to camp underneath it to make this catch. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 10th. Just kidding. We're going to go to the top of the 12th because guess what? Nobody can score, but now it's looking like a little bit dicey situation here, guys. I think so, because Matt Carpenter is having himself a day. We intentionally walk the next batter to face the Rook, and we're going to get a slider for strike 3. So we go to the bottom of the 12th. Still nothing happening. So Elvis Andrus is going to get in for a single with 2 down. So that keeps us alive, guys. And guess what? We got the number 4 hitter, Joey Gallo, coming up. Come on, baby. Come on, come through right here. Slider! Boosh! Joey Gallo is going to walk it off for your Texas Rangers. A 2-run shot, his 10th on the season, guys, and we are going to win this game 9-7 in 12 innings. A game that it seemed like we had control of for the most part of the game. For about 6 innings, we had control of the game. Let the lead slip away from us after DeShields got hurt, and then we got it back. 7-3 game. Somehow, some way, late in the inning, St. Louis came back that 4-run ninth, and then we win it in the 12th. So it was a really, really back and forth type of game. You guys can see the pitching numbers there. So Rusin and Morin get credit for the holds because they did register an out with a lead. Lone Slave, number 4 for Leclerc, but Montero gets the win. He had 4 strikeouts, 2 walks. I like what he was able to provide for us in those late innings. He did a bang-up job, guys, and you guys can see that we simulated a little bit further. We're 31-29, and that, my friends, is good enough for first place right now. Awesome stuff. The Texas Rangers are in first place. We're doing it. We're doing some really good things this season. I know it's only 2 games, and we're not even near the halfway point. A lot of baseball left to be played here, but I'm liking where this organization is going. The trajectory is going up, guys. So you guys can see Reynel Delgado is actually going to get the call up to the AA level with some of our AA shortstops struggling. Delano DeShields is still hurt, so he's still out for about another week. Chris Owings is playing very well. 308 average for Zach GARRETT. Our right fielders, Nelson Cruz, Mazzara playing well. Willie Calhoun hitting 308 down at AAA. Alexander Palma splitting some time with him. Is actually playing well as well. So Calhoun moving on up the boards here is a 68. Palma's a 68 as well. So our depth in the minor league system is looking good, guys. So let's go ahead and look at some scouting, some guys that I'm actually interested in and got my eye on. I really don't know what we're going to do as far as this draft is concerned. I think obviously third base is a major, major concern. Maybe catcher, if this guy Oliver Solari is available. Solari. He's a blue chip catcher prospect. I think he might be the only one that is a blue chip. There might be one other guy, but, he seems like maybe the guy that I want to go for. Just depends on how much more scouting we can do on a lot of these other players like Garrett McFarland, another third baseman that I like. Willie Clevenger is a blue chip guy at shortstop, can play second and third base. He's 6'5", right? So that's obviously very, very valuable. He's got a big body. Billy Dennison with that speed. He looks like he's going to be a good player too. He's a blue chipper. So it seems like there's a lot of ways that we can go with this draft. Abraham Gomez, he's a good fielder. He's got some contact. So the future looks good. Where we're sitting at in this draft looks like it's going to be pretty solid for us. And actually next episode is going to be where you guys will be able to see the draft. And I'm going to be able to rename those players. Second round through, I think, 6th round players we'll rename. I'll rename those guys in the next episode. Actually, the off season. So we'll do that. We'll do that then. But you guys can see the top 50 prospects. Just kind of giving you guys an update. A lot of guys that we ended up scouting last year in the draft, like Barry Spence, Dirk K, Kevin Maitan, a guy that I had in my Reds franchise. You guys remember that? There's Michael Chavis down there at 37. Hans Krause at 41. Taylor Widener is pretty good. Oswaldo Bautista. Yeah, we got so lucky getting him again, guys. That's awesome. Roger Ashley just finished in the top 50 at number 49 in your top 50 prospects for 2020. So, again, we are looking pretty solid in the pitching department as far as young arms go. You guys saw that Chris Rusin is getting a lot of all-star votes in the relief options. Connor Fleffa in third place. Joey Gallo looks like he's about in 6th, 7th, or 8th place there. Rougned Odor in third place hitting 296. Third base, we don't have anybody there. Shortstop, we don't have anybody there. Left field, nobody there. Even though Joey Gallo is probably supposed to be listed out there in left. But Delano DeShields is having an all-star caliber season. And now he's going to have to be sidelined for a couple more weeks with that injury. So, guys, I will see you on Sunday for the 2020 MLB Draft, as well as Texas Rangers against Oakland Athletics gameplay. So I will see you guys then. Leave a like if you like this thing. As always, go Rangers and peace.